Welcome to The American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's The American Dream. Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're going to live in.
High-rise luxury living.
People are the vehicle, people are the connection, people are the expansion.
Helping folks just like you find your dream home.
It just never disappoints.
Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts. The opportunity to achieve our biggest goals and aspirations.
It's the American Dream.
Coastal Virginia is booming with plenty of opportunity for people to live, work, and play, especially with all the new businesses and homes coming to the area. Today, we're going to get a chance to check out a stunning new construction home by Treesong Homes, something you won't want to miss. But first, we're going to get started right here at one of Virginia Beach's newest establishments that brings a unique dog-focused concept we have to check out. We're here with Alex Lawson, one of the owners of Pups and Pines. Thank you so much for having us today.
Of course.
So I've noticed a little bit more around our area. We're seeing companies cater to dogs or becoming more dog friendly. But what you've really created is the first of its kind here, combining doggy daycare, dog park with restaurant and bar. Where did you come up with the inspiration for that?
So I was transferred to Houston in 2016 with my job, and I was looking for a place to make new friends, and I always went to the dog park. Met some great friends there, and we would bring beer and wine and hang out for a couple hours. And when I relocated back to the area, I thought it'd be a great addition to Hampton Roads.
I love that. That's fantastic. This outside area is so amazing.
Thank you. We have fire pits, Adirondack chairs, swings, outdoor games, pools for the dogs to keep cool. This whole area out here is for on-leash. We have accommodations of hooks on all the picnic tables, so you can kind of be hands-free while you're out here. We also have a space out here. This is our off-leash dog park with a splash pad, and both little and big dogs can enjoy. It does require a day pass or a monthly membership.
You also just added doggy daycare, is that right?
That's right. We offer half day, full day, and extended day.
I definitely want to check inside the restaurant. Can we go check it out?
Absolutely.
So tell me a little bit about everything you offer in here.
So we have a full menu of pup-inspired bites, hot dogs, burgers, flatbreads. We have a chicken sandwich that's out of this world. We also have a menu for dogs. Full bar, 12 beers on tap, signature cocktails. We just started doing college football Saturdays, NFL football Sundays, and we have a whole list of upcoming special events.
This really is the perfect place for everyone, with or without a dog.
Absolutely. We like to say dogs are encouraged but not required.
Here in the Lagomar community of Virginia Beach at 2401 Sabina Way, a stunning newly built home that really blends luxury modern living with a twist of Southern charm. This home offers almost 3,600 square feet with 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, and sits on 3/4 of an acre. The natural materials and textures of the hardwood floors and wood beams blend beautifully with the upgraded lighting and board and batten accent walls. This chef's kitchen is a dream. We've got upgraded cabinets and appliances, an oversized island with quartz countertops, we've got a custom hood, even a built-in pot filler. Kitchen and baths are really what sell homes in today's market. You're gonna love the primary suite upstairs. Let's go check it out. Upstairs, you'll find the elegant primary suite has beautiful design features, a walk-in closet, and its own private deck. The ensuite bathroom has a freestanding tub, large tile surround shower with double shower heads, and beautiful quartz counters. The home also features a first-floor bedroom suite, mudroom, and covered porch that overlook the massive backyard. The builder's attention to detail, amenities, and design in this home are truly exceptional. I'm so glad I was able to show you such a beautiful home in Virginia Beach, and a special thanks to our friends over at Pups and Pints. I'm your host, Ashley Lynch. We'll see you next time on The American Dream.
Hello and welcome to The American Dream. I'm your host, Jason Bayer, and I am excited today to give you a glimpse of life here in the Hampton Roads area of Virginia, specifically Norfolk, Virginia. I want to show you a few places today that will make you feel right at home, right here in the heart of downtown. Let's take a look. We are here at Press 626 in Ghent, right in the heart of Norfolk, and we are with the amazing Lindsay Bennett. She is the owner of this fine establishment. Lindsay, tell us for a minute a little bit about how you got started.
Well, I've been in the restaurant business my entire life. So, and I worked in the restaurant business to get out of the restaurant business. And fate would have it that I'm supposed to be here. Right. So we ended up taking over the property and opening the restaurant on Black Friday 2008. Okay. And so we will have been here 15 years next month.
Wow, 15 years. Yeah. But this place was built when?
The building was built in 1906.
The age and the history of this place. I mean, what do you love most about it?
I honestly love everything about Ghent. It is a walkable community, the historic homes, just the history. You can eat it, smell it, taste it, feel it. It's just this vibe. Being here this long, we are Ghent. Okay. Right? Like, I created it with an idea. Sure. But my customers and the community has made it what they wanted it to be. So it's really a reflection on the guests themselves over the years. So to be able to be involved and see how we interact with human nature and humans' day-to-day lives, it's really important to us.
We are in the Freemason area, situated right between the Elizabeth River and bordering downtown Norfolk. And this is such an interesting little corner of Norfolk, if you will. And I brought my friend Crystal Salazar in with me because she knows this area so well. She's been here, worked here, owned a home in this area, and done weddings in this area. You've had such a great impact on this community here. So I want you to tell us a little bit about this Freemason area of Norfolk.
Yeah, it's such a hidden gem. It always makes me sad when people from Hampton Roads don't know that this place exists because it's just so cool. Right. So we're kind of walking in front of the pagoda, which was gifted to the city by Taiwan on the condition that there was some type of green space involved.
I never knew that.
Yeah, that's why we're walking in this amazing garden. We're also home to the East Coast, maybe even the country's, but definitely the East Coast's largest koi pond. So there are 5 different centuries of architecture. Okay. Just within these few streets that make up the neighborhood. There's original cobblestone, which is really, really cool. As you walk through the neighborhood, you see the progression and evolution of the city that start off with those giant mansions, and then you start kind of getting down to like normal-sized single-family homes, and then townhouses, and then condos, which again, all kind of mirror what the city was going through at that time.
So what you're saying is, no matter what you need for your housing needs, there's something here for everyone.
Oh, for sure.
Life in Norfolk is great, and I am so thankful that you took a few minutes of your day to take a tour with me of this beautiful city. I want to say a special thank you to my friend Lindsay at Press 626 and her crew for giving us a remarkable tour today. I also want to say a special thank you to my friend Crystal Salazar for giving us a tour of the beautiful Freemason area and a little bit of the history of the pagoda. Super interesting stuff. If you're ever in Norfolk, please make plans to stop by and check out these places. In the meantime, I'm your host, Jason Bayer, and this is The American Dream.
Welcome to The American Dream. I'm Cheralyn Whetstone, and I'm back as your host. Today we were headed out to Southern Virginia Beach to visit Equikids, the premier equine therapeutic riding facility specifically designed to use the comfort of horse-assisted activities to provide a soothing, healing bond to handicapped children, challenge veterans, and first responders that you can only get from these magnificent animals. I'd like to introduce you to Beth Hornby. She's the executive director here at Equikids.
Hi, Cheralyn. Welcome to the Equikids classroom. Equikids is really blessed to have an indoor space. So sometimes when the weather is cranky and we need to bring our participants inside, our classroom is a wonderful multi-purpose room where we're able to do that. So for a lot of our ground-based instruction or our ground-based lessons, as we call them, we bring our students into the classroom. We're still able to have interactive learning activities. They might be learning about all the different tools that we use to groom their four-legged partners. They might be learning the body parts of the horse. So there's all kinds of fun and engaging activities that we use this room for.
So why do horses make such amazing partners for the Equikids program?
That's one of my favorite questions that we get asked. So Equikids is lucky enough to have a herd of 18 therapy partners in our barn. And horses are sentient beings, so they're prey animals, they have fight or flight instincts, so a lot like humans, they respond to external stimuli much in the same way you or I would. If we're scared, if we're happy, if we're nervous, if we're fearful about something, we're gonna have behaviors and emotions that trigger us. Our horses respond the same way. So for our participants, we lovingly call them emotional tattletales because they help us as instructors and facilitators figure out what's really going on with our participant. We may have somebody that comes in that day and tells us, I'm fine and I don't need help today. And as they start engaging and interacting with their horse, through the horse's behavior, we're able to pick up on the fact that maybe that participant isn't okay. The horse often pulls out of our participants what we're needing to hear to help facilitate a really good lesson. So our participants on average are served between 80 to 120 participants on a weekly basis. And on an annual basis, Equikids provides services for between 600 and 800 participants. So we always need a lot of helping hands on the property with our volunteers. On average, it takes 3 volunteers to provide services to 1 participant. So 3 times 120, tons of helping hands we need on site to be able to deliver our programs and services.
So how can you be a volunteer if you don't have any horse experience?
Sure, so that's one of the great things about Equikids volunteer program. You don't need any experience to become part of our family. Equikids provides all of the training on site, and all of our volunteers start out with an orientation which acclimates them to our center, all the different roles that they can step into, and then they learn how to be a sidewalker, which is directly assisting our participants. So they walk alongside the horse, directly supporting the participant during their lesson. So they become that participant's cheerleader, safety squad. They get to become part of the journey of helping that participant reach all of their goals. And they get to have fun in the process, which is the best part. Through a lot of years and dedication and looking at how we can impact our community on a greater basis, we decided to expand to serve adults. And more importantly, we were able to launch our Equivets military service program, which provides all of our services to both active duty service members as well as veterans. And then in 2019, we were actually to expand even further, and we were able to launch our Equi-Heroes program, which serves local first responders. So we fundraise 100% of the costs associated with those programs so that both our military and community heroes can gain access to any of the services that we provide at no cost.
Thank you so much.
Oh, it was a pleasure, Cheralyn. Yeah. We appreciate your support, and it's always great to get to connect with you.
Virginia, and Virginia Beach in particular, is a tremendous place to settle down, raise a family, and enjoy life. As we like to say it here in my state, Virginia is for lovers, and Virginia Beach loves you right back. Thanks for spending some time with me today. Until next time, keep living the American dream.
was named for the Treaty of Ghent, which ended the War of 1812. The oldest section of the neighborhood formed around the inlet formerly known as Smith's Creek. However, it was later renamed The Hague by two Dutchmen, Mathieu and Bazaveen, who worked for the company that developed the area. The neighborhood and its layout are modeled after South Holland in the Netherlands. Today we will tour the Chrysler Museum and Glass Studio, which anchors the Hague district of Ghent. Hi, I'm Catherine Kramer. I'm going to show you around two of my favorite neighborhoods in Norfolk. The historical charm of both Ghent and Freemason are paralleled only by the gorgeous homes, charming restaurants, and stunning museums and galleries that characterize the neighborhood. We're here with Natasha Nyack, one of the gallery hosts here at the Chrysler Museum. Natasha, thanks for meeting us.
Thanks for having me.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the history of the museum?
Sure, I'd love to. The story of this museum really begins in 1933 when it first opened its doors as the Norfolk Museum of Arts and Sciences. But what was a pretty modest community museum was transformed into a world-class institution thanks to an extraordinary gift from Walter P. Chrysler Jr. And I think what was really special about Walter P. Chrysler Jr.'s collecting vision is that it was both canonical and visionary. He certainly sought out the old masters, the things you expect to see in a museum, but he also had a keen eye for the avant-garde. And I think the same holds true for all of our curators since then. And we have expanded our holdings to over 30,000 pieces, spanning 5,000 years of human history and across the globe.
We're now here at the Glass Studio. Natasha, what can you tell us about it?
So we have one of the largest glass collections in the country, so it's only fitting that we also have a studio space where glass artists and students can come and perfect their craft. So this space actually opened in 2011. We bring in undergraduate students from local colleges and arts programs. We also have postgraduate assistantships for emerging glass artists. And we also have a huge range of glass classes for the public, from ages 5 and up. And as somebody who has almost no artistic ability, I can tell you anybody can do it, and it's a lot of fun, and they've proven to be enormously popular. So much so that this space is set to triple in size over the next year or so that we can serve even more artists. So I think the Glass Studio space represents everything that the Chrysler is in the present and will be in the future.
Natasha, thank you so much for the tour and sharing all of your knowledge with us. It was very special and we appreciate it.
Thank you. It was a pleasure chatting with you.
In the heart of Freemason is the 411 York Inn and Restaurant. It boasts a Victorian inn as well as a fine dining establishment. Come on, let's go take a tour. Hey Malia, how are you?
Hi, welcome.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
I'm here with Malia McGee, one of the co-owners of the 411 Inn and Restaurant. Malia, why don't you tell us a little bit about your vision for the property?
Absolutely. So it's been a bed and breakfast for about 20 years. And when we decided to take it over, we wanted to modernize it. It was built in 1893, so we wanted to give it a new and fresh look.
And you have done so. It is absolutely stunning.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And would you like to see some more?
Absolutely. Let's go. Oh my gosh, Malia, this is amazing.
This is the Magnolia Suite. This is usually used by our brides to get ready. Otherwise, it's a gorgeous suite. We love all of the wallpaper. This is actually the Queen's mattress. It is made locally in Norfolk, but it has the patent for Buckingham Palace.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about the renovation process that it took to get here?
Yes, it was a year and a half of renovations. We were actually doing the restaurant and the bed and breakfast at the same time. So we ended up pausing on this to open the restaurant, and then a few months later we opened the inn.
Now, the part that I've been waiting for, let's go take a look at the restaurant. Can you tell me a little bit about your vision for the restaurant, about how you came up with the concept, kind of some of the things that you feature?
Our take is mid-Atlantic cuisine with a focus on seafood and seasonal ingredients. We wanted the bed and breakfast guests who are coming from out of town to be able to explore the bounty of what it's like to live on the coast. And our cocktails are sort of the same way. They're rotated, they're using fresh, homemade ingredients, and really focusing on highlighting the seasons.
I hope you've enjoyed your tours of Freemason and Ghent. Thank you so much for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you next time on The American Dream.
Welcome to another episode of American Dream. I'm your host, Kelsey Derby, and we are back in Franklin, Virginia today. I have resided here since I was a child, and I can honestly say it's a great place to live, work, and serve. Our community consists of a lot of amazing people and small businesses, and today I will be taking you by one of my favorite small businesses, and that's Southern Charm Garden Center. I'm here at Southern Charm Garden Center in Franklin, Virginia. This is one of my favorite places to shop here locally. I'm here with one of the owners, Brad Turner. Brad, thanks for joining us today.
No problem. Glad to be here.
Thank you. So tell me a little bit about how Southern Charm got started.
So me and my wife started a lawn and landscaping business back in 2002.
Okay.
And we grew the business from cutting yards to landscaping, and we kind of always wanted to have like a store or some kind of retail thing where there was a seasonal farm market. And about 2008, I got a call from a friend of ours that actually started the garden center down the street. Me and Marion sat down and told with the idea, and we're like, let's give it a shot. We've expanded different products and things to kind of meet the customer's needs. It's very rewarding. We've enjoyed it. Our daughters work here, so it's kind of a real family business.
Brad, tell us about some of the items that you offer, you carry here.
Sure. So obviously a garden center, it's very seasonal. So, you know, in the springtime, we've got spring and summer things out. You can find plants, you know, bird baths. My wife has done a really good job with finding trendy things with clothing to gifts for all occasions. Trying to make it a year-round store instead of it just being a big spring season and a big fall season. Some of the things we offer that people probably don't know about, we have an embroidery service. So if you have a custom logo, we can put that on shirts or bags or those kind of things. We do lawn and garden plans. So if you come in and want to have a plan to keep your grass looking good and those kind of things, we can help you formulate something for your area or your location. Again, with the plants, we special order trees. There's a lot of things like that. We just try to, customer service is our biggest thing. You know, we try to make everybody feel important and greet them at the door, and you know, we appreciate the business. That's why we're here.
Yeah,
you know?
And you guys do an awesome job at that. You really do.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So if you guys are in or around Franklin, be sure to stop by at Southern Charm Garden Center and take a look and grab an item to take home with you. Be sure to make a trip to Franklin and check out Southern Charm Garden Center. There's something for everybody. Next up, we're going to head to a nature park that was recently opened in Franklin. It's called Blackwater Park. We're here at Blackwater Park. It is part of a conservation easement and is approximately 200 acres. There are walk-in trails throughout. We are actually on the boardwalk right now leading to Turkey Island. It's a great place to bring the family, and you can also bring your dogs as long as they are on a leash. You'll find a covered pavilion up front, perfect spot to have a picnic. There's also restrooms, and you will also find signs throughout the walk-in trails that outline the local species and the history of Franklin. One of my favorite things about living in the country is the great outdoors, and this is a perfect example of being able to enjoy it and appreciate nature. Living in a small town is something that's hard to explain to somebody that's never experienced it. I highly recommend that you visit Franklin if you've never done so before. Thanks for joining us on this episode of American Dream, and we'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Corder, host of the American Dream TV here in Hampton Roads. Today, I want to talk to you about one of my very, very favorite things, design, and how I really feel like it affects our industry as agents. Right now, for the first stop, I'm at a client's house that I was blessed enough to have the privilege of helping to design. I want you to come take a look at this. This is Jeanette. Let's go. So this is Jeanette, a very dear friend and client. Will you show us some of the stuff that we did?
Absolutely.
I cannot thank you enough for doing this today. It was so good to see you. So good to see you. Absolutely. So I have one final question for you. If you were to have any advice to give someone looking to hire an interior designer, what would it be?
Yeah, you absolutely have to have a lot of trust. You've got to be clear about what you really do like and you don't like, and then trust somebody to be able to put that design into play for you.
Yeah. That's awesome. I'm so glad you're happy. So glad. And it was amazing to see you. Amazing. Thank you so much for helping today.
Oh, thank you. But one more thing. What? This mirror right here.
Oh, the mirror? Right.
This is another favorite piece. I have it right as you come into the home. This was something that Lindsay actually made for me because we had a little bit left over in the budget. But it's the different colors of glass with a little bit of mixed metals. And going with the retro vibe, has a total 80s feel to it.
So I'm so glad you love it. I'm so glad you love it. So now I want to take you to talk to Kim. She started Impressive Home Staging. She's helped agents, including myself. Everything she does is incredible. Let's go take a look at her warehouse. So we are here with Kim today from Impressive Home Staging. What she has done is incredible. I'm a huge fan. And Kim, I want you to tell us today what inspired you to start.
Well, actually, I left a corporate job, and I always loved decorating for, my friends and family, and just was an HDTV junkie. So it was 13 years ago where I started. I got certified, and we had nothing but the things in my house and storage in the garage, and it kind of grew every year for the past 13 years. So
I know you help hundreds of agents in this area, myself included. How do you feel in your eyes that design helps our industry as agents?
Staging, especially to help for sell vacant homes, is all about that first impression, right? And it also helps to have much better photos on the MLS, right? To draw more attention, and it helps your buyers or your sellers to also, the whole point of staging is that it sells for much faster and also for a lot more value.
Yeah.
So you're making more money, your sellers are making more money, and everyone's happy in the end. And it's just an emotional connection people have when they come view a house. So a lot of times they ask to buy all the furniture with the house. So
yeah. Well, thanks. Do you want to show us a little bit more about the warehouse while we're at it?
Sure.
Okay. I hope you can see today how much design really makes a difference, especially in our industry. Little things like this mural behind me, all these little touches can make a space feel so incredibly special. In my opinion, life is about design, color, and style. I'm Lindsay Corder, host of the American Dream TV here in Hampton Roads. Thank you for joining me today. Catch you on the next episode.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American dream.